Hey, good evening. Welcome to 9 p.m. Rose आज से बेहतर कल with Geet Batra. How good is everyone doing? So today I'm going to talk about an unconditional support that you always have. There is someone out there who is looking for you. In fact, not just someone, there are some people out there who are looking out for you. They are not in the same form as us, in a human form, but they are in form of your guides, your spirit guides. And there are many kind of them. And one of them that I got to know about are called as animal spirit guide. So these animal spirit guide can be of hundreds of thousands of types. Let us look at the population of the world is roughly 8 billion people. We divide them into zodiac signs, 12. Not too much of combination. But here there are animal spirit guide who are very much similar to the qualities that you have. So let me tell you about this book. This is by Laurie Morrison, The Power Animals, and it has more than uh, uh, roughly 150, 180 kind of animals. So let me read out some of these names. So it could be aardvark, angelfish, ant, anteater, antelope, armadillo, beaver, beetle, caterpillar, camel, catfish, uh, bull, cow, cheetah, then coral, cormorant, cougar, gorilla, grasshopper. These are all different kind of spirit animal guides. Each of us have these spirit animal guides. My spirit animal guide is here. And how did I find out? This is actually comes from a modality called as shamanism. And I did shamanism course, and that's when I got to know that my spirit animal guide is here. A lot of qualities of here I have, which is one is creativity. Second, I am very fast. When I set my mind to something, I can achieve it in like fraction of time compared to somebody else. Not that I'm fastest, but sometimes I'm fast, sometimes I'm slow. But it depends on the level of excitement, level of enthusiasm, level of commitment I have for that task. So that's the quality of a hair. And here in open, it shows up. And it likes to live in open environment, open places. So that's my behavior. So when I got to know of the that my spirit animal guide is here, I started harnessing my creative abilities. I started doing things which were fast, which were very easy for me. So sometime last year, I was speaking to one of my friend who is a shamanic facilitator, and I was telling her about the challenge that I have, and she said, "तुमने hair से बात की?" I said, "No, I haven't spoken to hair for a long time." And I spoke to hair. And there was something about happiness that I was struggling. मजा नहीं आ रहा था कुछ. So I started connecting with hair, and hair told me वो जो prosperity वाला प्रोग्राम है ना जो तुम 21 days का लिख रहे हो उसको बुक में कन्वर्ट. और बचपन से ही मैं ये सोचा करता था कि हेयर और टॉर्टोइस की जो रेस हुई थी उसमें हेयर हार कैसे सकता है. और बहुत सारे यूट्यूब या फेसबुक पे मैंने वीडियोस भी देखे जिसमें एक हेयर और एक टॉर्टोइस दोनों को रेस में लगा देते हैं और फिर टॉर्टोइस जीत जाता है. तो मेरी हेयर के साथ कुछ कॉन्वर्सेशन है. वो मैं आपको पढ़ के सुनाता हूँ फ्रॉम माय बुक द हेयर नेवर लॉस्ट अ गाइड टू प्रॉस्पेरिटी. Let me begin with the chapter one straight away. The spirit of prosperity. It was a quiet evening, the kind where the world seemed to hold its breath. The gentle pitter patter of rain in my ears as I sat on my chair. The sky shifting from deep purples of twilight to the dark navy of night. I had been thinking of doing a shamanic journey for a long time, a practice that always brought me guidance and clarity. Tonight, I sought answers about prosperity, a word that had been buzzing in my mind, but one that felt elusive, like a shadow that never quite revealed its form. I closed my eyes and focused on my breath, grounding myself and feeling the earth beneath me. The rhythm of my breath slowed, and soon the world around me dissolved. I began to drift, moving deeper into the realms of my inner landscape, guided by an ancient pulse, one that connected me of the energies around and within me. As I walked through the gates of Axis Mundi, the tree of life. So in shamanism, Axis Mundi or the tree of life is how you enter the spirit world or shaman world. I felt the presence of my spirit animal guide. The hare, its light, nimble form appeared before me, ears twitching, eyes bright with wisdom. The hare, always quick and perceptive, was a reflection of intuition and awareness, and it had been a constant companion on my shamanic journey. Without words, I knew why the hare had come. I had called for it with a question that had weighed heavily on my heart. What is prosperity? The hare moved gracefully, leading me to a clearing bathed in soft golden light. There, surrounded by fields of lush green grass flowers and trees, the hare paused and turned to me. It sat back on its hind legs, its eyes meeting mine with an intensity that told me I was about to learn something deeply important. In the stillness, I heard the hare's voice. Though its mouth did not move, it spoke directly to my heart, the words echoing through my being. Prosperity, the hare began, is often misunderstood as something that can be measured, something you can hold in your hands. Many believe it is simply the accumulation of money, of wealth, but that is only one small part of much larger picture. I felt myself nodding, knowing the truth in those words, like many. I had often fallen into the trap of thinking prosperity was tied only to financial success. But deep down, I knew there was more. True prosperity, the hare continued, is not about how much you have in the physical sense. It is about abundance of love that fills your heart, the care you receive and give to others, the time you have to do what matters to you. It is about your health, your well being, and the beauty you see in the world around you. The hare paused, and I allowed the words to sink in. Prosperity was so much more than I had allowed it to be. It wasn't just about money, it was about the abundance of everything that made life rich: love, care, time, health, beauty, peace, joy, and fun. My mind raced through the memories of moments when I felt truly prosperous. It was when I was laughing and spending time with friends, feeling the warm sun on my face, having time to rest, enjoying the beauty of a sunset. None of those moments were tied to money. The hair told me, whispering softly, you must open your heart to all forms of prosperity, not just financial wealth, but the wealth of experiences, of emotions, of connection. True prosperity is limitless, and it is yours to receive if you allow it. As the hare's words resonated within me, I felt a subtle shift, a sense of expansion. It was as if a door had been opened inside me, one that had always been there, but I had never noticed. I had been so focused on the material aspect of prosperity that I had overlooked the abundance that already filled my life. The hare asked, tell me, how have you limited your idea of prosperity? Tilting its head slightly, as if it already knew the answer, but wanted me to discover it myself. I took a deep breath, reflecting on the question. I realized that I had been fixated on the idea that prosperity was something I needed to chase, something that was out of reach, unless I earned more, worked harder, or achieved more in the eyes of the world. I had limited prosperity to the size of my bank account, ignoring the richness of life already surrounding me. I focused too much on money. I admitted, my voice barely a whisper. I thought prosperity was something you earned, but now I see it's something much deeper. The hare nodded, satisfied with my realization. It then spoke again, its voice gentle but firm. What does true prosperity look like to you? It asked, urging me to explore the question further. I closed my eyes and let the question settle. True prosperity, I realized, was about balance. It was about having enough time to spend with loved ones, enough health to enjoy life's pleasures, enough peace to rest easy at night, enough joy to laugh freely. It was about living a life full of meaning, connection, and experiences, and not just filled with material possessions. I just wanted to give you a flavor of each time I read the book, which I myself wrote, it opens up something for me. And this is based on a program that I had designed when I saw a lot of people, including me, running after money. When I was in the corporate world, money was the only reason which kept me in the job. But one day I realized, what if I have all the money, but I don't have time or health or what I love to do? What's the use? Am I going to work on weekdays only to be free on weekends? Because every time I would finish my work on Friday, I just wanted to grab my backpack, and go for 2 days away and only come back on Monday. So when I was living that life, that was the time I realized that life must have some other meaning. And that's when I started doing the work that I do. And this work fuels me. And I started working with other people, bringing them to prosperity. So it is a crux of my last 8 years of learnings, which I compiled into 21 days program, the prosperity code. And it is also here. But the 21 days prosperity code, we are going to do questions, exercises in the workbook, and we are also going to have home play assignments. And yeah, of course, you can also go for recordings. So join me. If you want to just see and learn on your own, come and join me. on 28th of January for this 21 days series, and just attend the program. And if you like it, you can choose to get the recordings, do the workbook, get the assignments, have everything that you ever asked for. So, and until then, you can always buy this book, The Hair Never Lost. I have some hard copies, which is a hardcover copy, and let me give you a glimpse also inside the book. So it would have lessons like snake is about resistance, right? How do you let go of your resistance? And then we have the next chapter where where you will meet the hawk who will give you a lesson on prosperity, and then you'll come across the wolf, the coyote, the eagle, the owl, and you'll meet. Sorry, I have. I'm shifting my house. There is a lot of dust because of moving the furniture and all. So I'm allergic. Yeah. So you'll get the lessons from the fox, from the spider. It tells you about networking, connections, how to maintain your relationships, and yeah, even the unicorn showed up and had amazing, magical prosperity lessons from me. So explore this book, and if you want a signed copy, please like, share, comment, get in touch with me. I'll be happy to send you a copy. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Hasta la vista. Bye bye. खुश रहो मेरे यार.